we are now going to take you into how you could use the HourADay prospecting system and a sales funnel built within it specific to the MLM industry. And in this case, specific to the actual skincare industry. You know, there's a lot of large skincare companies out there. Easily adaptable, and we will, once we have this all set up, get into a nutritional version and a, you know, EcoSense home products version and a bunch of the main categories that MLM exists in. So we're now going to take you through sort of a generic approach as to how you could set up a sales funnel and squeeze surveys to fully qualify somebody to know that when you pick up the phone, there's a good chance that they're interested.
Exactly. So let's start with that. Here we got, here's a good landing page. So we talked about landing pages. Notice we're not getting your information, not asking for your email. We're not bribing you.
That's right.
We're just asking you a question. Paid well, still not getting ahead. And, you know, this looks simple. How long did it take us to come up with this? And what do we spend a good half hour, 45 minutes, an hour?
And
just
A/B testing this against other to see what people pay attention to. None of this is simple stuff.
No.
So this approach works with your best friend. This approach works with someone in the cold market. So this system could be used in your warm market and your cold market. So we get down to, we've created some curiosity about leverage, and we've tied it to making money, and we've made people think about the fact that, crap.
And why do we ask about leverage? Because leverage is the reason that we're in this business.
It's the reason most people pick MLM over direct sales or something else. So we get into what is in leverage. And now we say, great. So before we get to leverage, we're going to need to share with you an overview of how we apply leverage. Can we turn the volume up?
Yeah, no, actually, because you know what? This is the one thing about using Webinar Jam. We're not going to hear this. There's not going to be any way to hear it properly. But as you can see, most people, now we can talk about this.
Right.
You're going to be able to go to this website yourself. If you want to go check it out, I can share with you right now where this website is.
That's a good idea.
So let me show you where to go get this information. The demo that we're showing you right now is at 258-788.com/demo1.
Right.
Okay. So if you go there, that's where you're going to see it. Now this is, it's alive, but it's all got demo information in it.
Yep.
So you won't be able to enroll into anybody's company there. All right. So let me just go back and stop sharing. And now let's get back into the video. So share the screen, bring that back up, and there we go. So notice there's captions on this. Now you're not going to hear the audio, but many people, when they're in the office, they can't have the audio going anyways. They don't even have speakers on a lot of company or office
computers. And there's been a huge amount of research showing that, now if you notice Business Insider and all these people that are really, really heavy in Facebook promotion, all of them almost invariably have the words written on the screen, because it's been proven like 80% of the people do not have the ability to listen to sound, or do not have the inclination to listen to sound.
Yeah. So
having your video, no matter what it is, basically be able to happen and get the point across without hearing the sound is critical.
It is. So now this is talking about, this is an intro video. It's 3 minutes. It's generic. It doesn't mention a specific company name, a specific product name. It was designed for a specific company, but it was designed generically. So when you're looking at this, it's really funny. We've got a lot of videos that it could be for a myriad of skincare companies or supplement companies. You don't necessarily, and some people think you're something else.
I get emails all the time like that. Oh, so you're a nutritional one. That's such and such a company. I'm like, really? They're similar too, are they? It's just the way it is.
Now notice there's no way to get past this video. We do this on purpose. This is a 3-minute video, and we want you to watch the whole video. If you're not prepared to give somebody 3 minutes of your time, notice the next button has just finally appeared now, right near the end of the video.
And this is the difference between inclusionary and exclusionary.
Yeah.
If the guy's not interested in watching the general concept of what we do, why do I want to actually collect his information?
Exactly.
Too much work.
So now, we said at the beginning it was about leverage. Before leverage, we wanted to show you a short video. Now we're going to tell you about leverage. So based upon what you've seen and heard so far, there's a couple of routes you may decide to take regarding leverage. If you're only interested in learning about our amazing products, you don't really need to know about leverage.
That's right.
So the problem with most prospecting systems It doesn't matter whether you want to be your product focus or your business focus.
You full of everything.
You're going to go to the same landing page.
We're just going to keep on talking until you stand up and say, pick me.
That's right. If you're only interested in the products, we're still going to follow up emails about the business. No,
we don't.
No, not here. So based on what the person says in this information is they're going to go to different landing pages.
That's correct.
Based upon how interested they are.
That's right.
So let's put a name in here. We'll just do a generic name. Let's
Tina Turner.
Okay, well, Tina Turner. There we go. Hey, Tina. Yeah. She could use a job.
Yeah.
Tina Turner, and she's at 510-555-2222, and her email will be tina@tinaturner.com, and she's going to be, let's say she's in Los Angeles. And now let's just say we're asking 4 questions here. Really, we want to know, what do they want to know? Do you want to know more about the products? Do you want to know how to make money? More about me, the person that's, or you, the person whose site it is, or you're not interested? Thank you very much.
Right. And of course, they're basing this on the fact that they've watched your 3-minute video that's talked generically about your company, generically about your products, and generically about the industry.
Yeah.
So they're prepared to be able to say what direction they're headed towards.
So if they're interested in the products,
yes,
they click on the product link.
Yes.
And they click continue. And guess what? They're now going to be asked about product interest.
Right.
So no more about business. Business is gone.
That's right.
History. Now notice we actually throw in Tina's name, so we know Tina knows where she's in the right spot. And what are you most interested in? Now in this case, we're saying the company has a supplement product, a skincare product, or both.
Right.
So based on what if they're only interested in the supplement product and they click the next button, guess what? Well, they're only going to get information about the supplement product.
That's right.
Why would you want
what they don't want?
If they didn't say they want to know about skincare, why tell them about skincare?
Yeah.
They want to know supplement, they only get the supplement. And there'll be links to go to the corporate page and actually purchase the supplement and get more information.
That's right. That
makes sense. So let's go back. Because you can. Let's say they're interested in the skincare line. Then guess what? They don't get any information about the supplement.
That's right.
Or just information about the skincare line. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, if they do want to get both, look, we had that I want to know about both. Well, now those 2 pages are combined and they'll get both videos and information to get however much information, what they want.
Now, what's really interesting about the HourADay system is, go back 1 page.
Yeah.
As they're saying what they're interested in, we can actually tie a whole bunch of actions to the answer to any survey question. So we can actually say they're interested in the supplement. We can actually set a tag called supplement. So now down the road, if I have a special on one of my supplements, I can actually go through every piece of data and I can send an email communication to everyone who has the tag supplement. If they're in skincare, I can say skincare. If they have both, I can set both tags because you can set multiple tags.
Yeah.
So we can, as they're going through this, we're actually learning about them. We're remembering it. And then we can recycle that into future campaigns to sell more products. And of course, have some people become distributors in our companies.
Right. Now, let's just go back to the beginning again. We'll just grab another phone number out of there just randomly. And we'll grab her email again, Tina, right there. And we'll still say she's in LA. And now let's say she's interested in about making money. So that's what she did instead. We'll do that one last because that one's the biggest.
Okay.
We'll jump down. They want to know more about me.
Right.
I don't care about anything right now. Who the heck are you?
So remember, at this point, they've watched a video that was generic. They might have seen the first name of the person in the way the system was set up. So maybe before they go any further, they want to know who they're dealing with. And that's fair. That would be a normal reaction. So we allow them to get that satisfaction.
So then basically it just goes to a landing page. This is who I am. Here's my information. Here's my website. That's great.
That's right.
Simple. Does it go and pitch them further? No, I didn't ask to be pitched further.
And we could on this page add a way back to where they were.
Good.
So we could say, hey, look, let's take you back there. You know, now you had this. What do you want to do next? And they could go and they get back. So we can run them in circles. We can run them through multiple steps. It's quite amazing what we can do with the system.
Right. So let's do Tina again, and let's leave her where she is again. And let's say now she says she's not interested. I watched that first video.
Not for me.
I'm out of here. Look, not interested. Thank you. Guess where they go? Now, this is just because we're doing the same person is in the system. If they try to go back to the system over and over, it's just comparing. This is you. So yeah, keep it as is. This is still me. I'm still the same person. Thanks for taking the line. Look, we have an offer. Done. Not interested. great. Your feedback's appreciated. If you want to give me a call feedback, that's great. You can go to my website. But hey, thank you very much. Done. Over.
Done. They're not on your list anymore.
And also sets them to a priority 10 at the bottom of your list.
And says don't ever follow up with them.
It does. So nice and easy way to go. So you don't have to worry about following up with them. Because why do you want to follow up with somebody that doesn't want to be followed up with? Right.
They're not even interested in the general concept. You're allowed to consider them to have said no, because you've educated about the general concept, your general products, and they've decided it's not for them.
Right.
So then move on to someone who might be interested.
Exactly.
Right. Kim Klaver's out there killing it right now, teaching people how to develop yourself as an expert and only go promote your business to people that might be interested. This is just a way to get to those people that might be interested without having to do all the legwork. Let the system do the work.
So now if there isn't in the business.
Yes.
Now we got different, because you see, here's the problem I have with most systems. Most systems, they're in the business, whether they want to make $100 a month just to make enough for free products, or they want to make $10,000 a month.
You dump them all with the hype.
Right.
So you scare away all the little guys and you lose the big guys because they're not going to join from a system anyways.
Right. So here we're going to finally, now that they're interested in the business, now we're going to share with them the concept of leverage.
Yes.
And you got a great leverage video, the MLM Secret. You can find it on YouTube. Just go the MLM Secret, and you'll find Dennis on there at 6 minutes and 17 seconds, and it explains leverage beautifully.
Yes,
fantastic.
And it's just me copying and pasting from what my mentor Greg Stewart taught me. So
we're not going to play the video for you here. You can go and find it. You can go onto the website. You can play this video. It's a great video. It's also available if you download the MLM Contact List Creator app.
Right, and it's also in the HourADay app as well.
It is. You can go to HourADay. You can get it there. So once you watch the leverage video, now we can get down to serving you up some specific information based upon your business interest level.
And let's keep in mind at this point, if the person is interested in paying attention, they've invested 10 minutes with you at this point.
Right.
So you've captured their information already. And now we're continuing to drill them down as well as continuing to know deeper and deeper about them.
So whether they want to make $100 a month, and notice we put a little bit of added to it, enough to save for my children's education, $300 a month, enough to save for a larger car payment.
Connect it to their dreams, connect it to their goals.
$1,000 enough for a nicer house. Half my current income, replaced my current income, double my current income, and all of the above and then some. Based on how they answer this question, you've got a different way that you're going to connect with that person, because a $100 a month person is way different from double my current monthly income.
Right.
They got to be handled differently.
And of course, we're going to handle them differently based upon that answer, but we're also going to decide how much investment of our own time we have in based upon some of the answers we're asking also.
Right. So we do ask, what time frame you want to achieve it in. If somebody says they want to earn all the above and more, they want to do it under a year, we know if they only say they want to spend under $100 a month and they want to work less than 3 hours a week, that's probably
not to bother calling that guy.
That's not really going to be the person that you want. If they want to do it within 2 years and they want to work 7 to 15 hours a week and they're willing to put in 250 to 500 a month, that's a little bit more realistic.
Then absolutely.
Right. So they're going to answer the question that's best for them. So in this case, let's say they want to replace my current monthly income within 2 years and then continue. So now it asks another question.
How did it know it's Tina?
It's amazing. It just keeps on going. Isn't that great? Yeah, I love that. So Tina knows we're still paying attention to her. We're pleased you're considering working with us as a replacement income. So we're acknowledging her actual answers. Please answer the question before we share with you specifically how to achieve your desired income level. Because to earn $100 a month is a lot easier than earning $10,000 a month.
That's right.
So are you willing to build a team of product resellers which you can earn an override commission on? This is important.
And remember, this is purposely done in non-MLM lingo, because someone who isn't familiar with MLM will understand what product reselling is. But when you say, will you become an international brand ambassador? Will you become a independent business owner, or we don't need any of that.
Marketing specialist?
We're not there yet.
No. So some people don't know what that means. So they go, what does it mean? Guess what? We actually tell them what it means. Build a team. This is what it means to build a team. There's a little video on how to build a team, what it's all about. We're explaining to them about leverage, and we're going back to what it is. So now that you understand what a team is, click the back button and click the right number. Okay, so no, I do not want to build a team, or yes, I do want to build a team.
Right.
They want to build a team. Guess what? Now it knows where they came in. It knows that they wanted to make X number of dollars a month. So, You want to replace your income in our business. It's realistic if you decide to build a team.
Yes.
Should you not want to build a team, you would need to retail our wonderful products to others. And then it actually gives you an example based on, you want to build a team. How many retail sales would you need? Because retailing is really important now, everybody.
That's right.
That's why we're really pushing it here. If you were just doing it through cold market, driving to a website, you need about 40,000 unique visitors every month and convert them into retail sales.
Yes.
So you're showing them what it would take. If you got a 0.5% conversion to this traffic, that'd be 200 sales a month. The average company's retail sales is going to be between $25 and $30 a product sale. So that would be between $5,000 and $6,000 a month in retail commissions, which would also generate wholesale commissions in the comp plan. You're giving them an idea, building a team or not. Over the course of 12 to 24 months, you'd have a substantial monthly retail and wholesale income. Then it plays the corporate video. Now you're going to get into the details of how it works. And I'm sure you have a company video on how it works and leverage and your products. Finally, you're going to introduce the company.
Yes.
And once they've watched that video, you're going to ask them again. Now that they watched it, what's your interest level at this point?
The idea here is at this point, we've pretty much given them all the information, because that corporate video shouldn't be your teaser video. You already teased them with a generic video. You've then shown them leverage. So they're already interested in the idea of building a team. They've already got all that information. So your final step is that full-blown corporate video. Now, this is just a placeholder when you go through the system of an hour-a-day video. So this isn't a real one. We didn't want to put someone's actual video and make you think we were trying to sponsor you into something. But this is a video that does talk about the entry levels into your company. It does talk about what the products are, and it gets into all the details. It's your 1 hour long business presentation, probably done fast. It's 15 to 20 minutes online, but this is what you get. This is what happens at the
corporate level.
The corporate level, at the hotel presentations. This is that full meal deal. So now we effectively consider them to have got all the information to see where they're at. So we want to re-indicate their interest level, because this is the end of the road.
So really now, I'm only interested in the products. I'm interested in the business. I'm interested in both. I've decided that I'm not interested anymore.
Yay!
All of these are valid. Now, if somebody clicks this at the end of there, it's going to once again just say, thank you very much. You're not interested. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Thank you. And puts them to a 10, no follow-up, and you're never going to have to worry about them. Do you want to talk to somebody that's seen it all that's not interested? No. They said, I'm not interested.
They spent literally 30 to 40 minutes, if they're being real, looking at all your information and studying you.
Yeah. Now, we went through this at the beginning. Guess what? If they're now still only interested in the products, guess where they go? They go back to that product one. Thanks for your product instrument. Are you interested in the supplement, skincare? We've already gone through that, so we know where they go on that one. So it's right back. The logic says go back to the product.
And of course, that can easily be linked up to your corporate website shopping cart, so that the ultimate goal is they learn about the products in the system, and then they click a button and they go off and purchase some from it.
Yeah, and it would be, because you go here to the products, and then you say here, I'm interested in both. And then here, you would see one of these links that I would have on there. Click here for more information. Click here to go to my product page on my corporate website.
Yep.
Which is not, it's set up to HourADay.com right now. Yep. So you're not going to get to go to anybody's website but us. And then I'm interested in the business or both. Okay. In that case, in this situation, going the business or both is going to be the same landing page in our case, but it's going to tag it differently.
That's right.
So that somebody has said they're interested in both or interested in just the business. Because you could be interested in only the business, not the products.
Yeah, and quite honestly, for me, if somebody goes through my whole thing and says they're only interested in the business, indicating they don't really care about the products, I'm going to deal with them quite differently, because I'm not going to be near as excited about them. Because it means they're not planning to do it real. They're not planning to actually have product movement happen. They're just looking to slam a bunch of people in, and I don't know if I want that.
But now at this point, we're going to ask them one last question.
We are.
Can you believe this? We're actually going to qualify.
Yeah, right.
We are. We're going to qualify the person. We've created a 2.5-minute video that literally asks the qualifying questions.
And I think it's brilliant. Tina, it appears that HourADay.com fits you. Do you qualify to work with HourADay.com? Watch the video and click the appropriate button.
And it literally is going to ask the three main questions that this video asks is, number one, do you have a computer? Or access to it?
Do we have words on this one?
There's some words, but you're not going to be able to see it. It's not fully done, but you furnish leverage duplication.
In general, they can questions.
You know, but in general, you can see what it's all about. So this has got some words and some not. Now you can see the difference of
We'll have to
why
fix
it should
that.
all be words or should not all be words.
Got to get that fixed.
And you know, so the idea here is it's going to ask, number one, do you have access to a computer or the internet or a smartphone? Because if you haven't got those tools, it's going to be really hard to do this business.
Not for you.
You're probably not even watching this right now.
That's
so
right.
I mean, it's kind of hard. It's kind of redundant.
Or you're at the library, which is fine.
You know, the next question is going to be about, you know, do you have any money?
Yep.
Right. And these are what the product packages. And most companies are have a 200 level, a 500 level, and a $1,000 level.
That's right. So generically says it's going to take money to do this business.
Yeah, it actually does that. And we actually say that in right about there. You can see that. These product packages, there's a $200 level, 500,000. If you haven't got any money, probably not going to be for you.
Right.
Now, can you get involved with a company for just a starter kit and work your way up? You can. It's hard.
That's right.
But you can. And the last one literally asks them, do you have a credit card?
Yep.
I mean, it really wants to know, I mean, are you able to pay for it? Because if you haven't got a credit card, you know, it's really hard to do this business or access to going and buying a credit, you know, getting a prepaid.
And right now, for all of you that are thinking, oh my God, no one would want to do this. I can tell you that we probably just showed you how to turn your fortunes in MLM around, because the fact that you think nobody wants to do this absolutely proves to me that you're spending most of your time with the wrong people. Because if you're worried about someone deciding they don't want to join you because they don't qualify or they think it's ridiculous you're asking them for money to join your business, then you got it all wrong.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, and at this point, if you've offended them, they said, I'm not interested anymore. Great. Thank you very much. They go up. I'm not interested. If they don't qualify, guess what? They don't go to all your information. They literally says, I appreciate taking the time. Unfortunately, Tina, this might not be the right time for you to start a business. Doesn't mean they can't do it. If you know, you can go back and we're still going to let them know, you know, that we appreciate them going through it. But if they can't come up with the minimum amount to get started at the bottom level or purchase the kit and borrow some product and retail it and go sell it, if there's no way for them to get started, and it's so hard. I mean, Dennis, I've been involved in this industry a long time. Not too many people start it, you know, just a distributor kit and become millions, but it's rare.
I lent them product.
And then if you qualify, yes, then finally you get to the, you know, so happy you're qualified, Tina. So what do we do now? If you're ready to get started, click here, and that's going to take them right to your corporate join page. They get started. You want information from the corporate website, it'll take them there. Or call, text, email me right away. Let's chat. I've already been notified that you've gone through my site, so I might be calling you first.
Yep.
And there's the information. So what we just shared there with you, everybody, is the actual nuts and bolts of the sales funnel.
Correct.
And you can see based on how they answer the questions, what you don't see in the back office, and what we haven't shown you, but I can show you, is the contact and all their information. So why don't we jump back in just to the back office?
So now let's show you the actual contact that just came through and all of the stuff that happened as we were poking around. Because a lot of stuff happened because we were poking around a lot of different ways.
So if we go in there and we take a look, and see it's refreshing, we're going to see that there's Tina Turner that came through the system.
Yeah, open her up.
So let's take a look. And you're going to find out all the different categories that she got added to as we were going through it. Now, because we were going back and forth,
right.
you can see she was interested in customer. She was not interested. She was interested in all products, business. I'm qualified.
Confused.
I'm not qualified. She wants to replace her income.
She confused.
Right. We've got her information. We got her phone number.
And
We've got her email.
Email's invalid.
Right. It's an invalid email. It already has gone and said that's not a real email ad. So we know.
Won't even try to send it.
Isn't that cool? I love that. That's a great feature.
So you know that you should phone her or text her to get her real information.
Right. Now, you see she's been set as a priority 1 because at the end of the thing, she said she was interested in replacing her income and she was qualified.
Yep.
So the very last thing she did, we set her to a priority 1 because we think that's somebody you want to talk to.
That's right.
And you can see where it was changed, the follow-up series that she was changed to when she was put in. You know, because she did a priority 1, she was put into a leader follow-up series. So all these little things that were done because she was interested. Now we went back and forth, so she gets to
normally you have 5 or 6 of these at the most.
Yeah.
But this is your history of everything that happened on their journey through your squeeze funnel.
Yeah. So there's all the answers. You know, do you qualify? Yes and no. I'm interested. You know, where do they want to do? How much do they want to spend? How many hours? All the questions that were asked, all recorded here in the back office. So you are ready to rock and roll. And what we'll be teaching you next week is more information on how to use some of the social series, because as you can see now, you can start placing them into series. And you see the social tasks here, whether you're going to follow up with somebody by text message, on Facebook, or LinkedIn. And we created series that we're going to go into more details next week on how that works.
That's right.
That's pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah. And of course, on the surveys, there's full details as well, and statistics. So as you accumulate more and more data, you can actually go and take a look at how many people answered what question what way. So it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper. So
yeah,
over the next probably 12 or more weeks, we're going to be doing these half-hour sessions, and it's going to be connected to real-world MLM stuff and how HourADay keeps it all under control for you. So this was the preview. We've shown you how the beast on the outside works. Now we're going to get into how it starts to save you time and money.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for taking some time out of your Wednesday. We'll be back here next week, same time, same station, and hopefully have Facebook working next time.
That's right.
All right, everybody.
All right.
Thanks a lot. Bye for now.